right, House of Pain fans, hope everybody's doing good. It's a nice day, and I'm not just saying this to be optimistic, but it's a really nice day. Once I finish up the last couple videos I need to record, I'm going to grab me another comic book and sit on the patio and just enjoy the weather. But a question that I got a lot during my live stream the other day was, is Madea going to appear in the new House of Pain season? And it's very hard to identify this show as House of Pain season 9 because in a way it's kind of like the renaissance of the series or whatever. But before going further, let's try to get this video to 125 likes. Hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and select all. That way you are notified whenever I post new content. And also be sure to hit up the description box below. Links to all my various forms of social media are down below. And I mean, Madea made several appearances in House of Pain. She was referenced several times, if memory serves, in the Meet the Browns series, and Madea popped up during the Love Thy Neighbor series with Hattie, because, you know, Hattie was the star of that show. And let me put it this way. In terms of House of Pain season 9, I don't believe Madea is making an appearance. Because, I mean, if memory serves, this show was filmed during the Tyler Perry Madea retirement party, if you will. Like, he hasn't put on the... I think the only time he put on the Madea gear, if you will, was when he did the promo for BET Plus, where it was Tyler, Joe, and Madea. So I feel like... no, in this current season, I don't think Madea is showing up. In season 10 and beyond, assuming the show gets renewed, but to be honest, as bad as it is, I think the ratings will continue to keep it above water. Assisted living, I don't know so much, but House of Pain, yeah, I could see it being renewed for season 10. I kind of like with the Jasmine coming back, Miranda eventually showing up, and then that storyline with Calvin. Even if Madea shows up, I don't think it's enough to save the show. You can make all the barbershop crew come back. Well, then again, if you do bring them back and you do the show right, it wouldn't matter. Madea, like the Madea episode, I can see it getting a lot of ratings, but the freaking pacing, if you fix that, I don't care. It doesn't matter how many characters you bring, how many jokes you fling our way. If the pacing of the show isn't good, it's not going to be a good episode. Like the wife swap episode, or the Curtis as Scrooge episode. Those are great because they were funny and Madea was in them. But if you brought, guys, be honest, seriously, if Madea came into the show right now, and when I mean right now, you know what he said, right now, would it really change your view of the show? Because just looking at how the show is done now, I don't think it would matter. It would just be Madea there, going back and forth with the characters. It would remind me of like my flaws with the Boo 1 and 2 movies. Because in both, that's why I say Family Funeral was such a good movie. Because in both Boo movies, which I do enjoy to an extent, there were at least, I feel like there was a scene in both movies where Brian was talking with Hattie, Bam, Joe, and Madea. They were like sitting in the living room, and for like what felt like 15 to 20 minutes, it was just nonstop back and forth, ranting, banter that was not funny. There were a couple of good jokes, but it just drew out too long. Like, oh, he fell off the roof, got a pencil stuck in his, yeah, that's why he only got one instead of two. But then with the Madea Family Funeral, it was good jokes blended with the comedy, and it worked. So I could just see Madea going back and forth for like 10 minutes with a character, and now be it. It would be like a play but worse, because in the play it actually works. So I don't think Madea is appearing in this season. I'm not saying it's an impossibility for her to show up. Same with like Floyd or Hattie or whatever. I'm not saying they won't show up in a future season, but in this current season, I don't think we're going to get Hattie, Bam. That would be kind of funny, Bam and Curtis. Hattie, Bam, Floyd, Madea. I don't see them coming this particular season, but let me know your thoughts. Do you think that you want Madea to appear in season 10? Like I said before, do you think if Madea shows up, it would even change anything to make the show better? It might be good for like one episode, but in terms of the overall problems and issues that fans have with the show, like the laugh track, the pacing, I don't think it's going to change that. So It's kind of like assisted living. Oh, Brown and Core are going to save the show. Are they? Are they really? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal, Cash App, or join Patreon for as little as $1 a month.